Go down, only 1 point for them. Not going to be super happy with that, but it's a little bit of a scuffle going around the garage at the moment. 0 Degree have the ground floor.
RV. Oh my lord, you got to sprint on him, but it's not enough.
No, he is going to get shut out, and that's Orange Rock losing yet another player. They're going to get eliminated as well. Down in 14th, it's Orange Rock. Top scorers from those group stages, but here in the play-ins, they're getting shut out early. Entity as well, having a rough time of it on the northern side now.
Already 2 big names now. You got Soul, Orange Rock, like say, John. But this is a mega fight going on here between 0 Degree, Mega Stars, and Zero. It's just incredible. So I think all these players now trying to make their way in past the road, like Entity, they're going to have such a serious problems getting in here.
Everyone really struggling. You can see the players are starting to drop like flies. It's Zone 5, which I lovingly refer to as the Thanos circle. Half the lobby just disappears right before your very eyes. We're down to 35 players, 11 teams as Entity get eliminated on the northern side. They won't be putting up the numbers just yet.
ETG Brawlers are so happy with his position. Look at the 360 degrees that they have around here. 0 Degree, they have a nice little compound, as do 8-Bit right now.
Wow.
But this is the fight that I'm really looking at. Mega X now out too.
So many teams going down. We're down to 9. 0 Degree in one of these buildings, just opposite Synergy Retribution. We're still going strong. And really, the heavy hitters so far, I'd say, have been eliminated in this fight. So it is very much up for grabs to try and strike out early here in the play-ins.
Yeah, 100%. Now we're down to the teams that we just did not expect to be sticking around this long. We were looking at Soul, we were looking at Orange Rock, we were looking at Mega X. All 3, the big 3 is now out here from these groups.
The team that Dave actually predicted here is still in, though. Dave's the only one with a horse in the race at the moment, over on the desk. 8-Bit, 3 players alive, still going strong. See what they're able to do. ETG Brawlers atop their hill, very much remaining dominant with some oversight here, getting a lot done, controlling these rotations. Insane as well, just on the off chance, trying to displace them a little bit.
Really, they only have to control the rotations closest to them, and currently that is 8-Bit, because everywhere else, if you try and scale this hill, other teams will be shooting at you, and that will give the alarm bells for ETG Brawlers. So they've got guard dogs all around them just barking at the teams coming at the hill. So there's such a strong position right now. If you had to put money on anyone winning this one, it would definitely be ETG Brawlers.
Well, they've just taken a knock, actually, over from the sidelines. They won't be able to pick that one up, but I agree with you. Definitely the strongest position in my eyes right now. The circle will be shifting in just a little bit, but it's only really going to be godlike who have to move in.
This is a good nade, actually, from
the
ETG.
buildings.
Dark throws it down.
Over onto RV.
Doesn't actually hit anything.
Is it going to pop? Not too sure if it found too much. Oh dear. Synergy Retribution. Not having the best of time. The nade's coming back from Insane, though. Oh, no. 8-Bit nade themselves as well. That's disastrous. The problem with having such a strong position for the ETG Brawlers is there's 7 other teams all looking to try and take it down as well.
Everyone else wants this right now. Godlike, they're almost definitely donezo here. 0 Degree have a great read on them. Now they're all going to flood out and try and clear these players in the back. Great shot from God there.
Going to be able to take one down. 0 Degree continuing to push on forwards as teams get eliminated. That's Mega X going down. 9th place. Synergy Retribution down to 2 players. ETG Brawlers atop the hill with all 4 alive, but one of them is down.
Pro 10 on a sliver of HP. This man is on life support right now. We'll see what he can do with it. First kit does get applied. Wonderful play from 0 Degree, though. They know there's players behind them and players in front. So what do you do first? You always clear out the backside before you have to move forward. You never want to get stabbed in the back. Next circle pops. It goes over towards Megastars right now. ETG Brawlers are just a little bit out of it, though.
Just a little bit. I'll have to make something happen. 8-Bit still in it as well. Just behind them. So speaking of the strategy you were talking about before, Blank, ETG Brawlers have to be careful of 8-Bit's position. Not only that, they have to be worried about Insane. Whose fight do they take?
There's so many players around them right now. Insane have some good sight lines onto them, as do 0 Degree, but now they're cutting them off with their own smokes. They know they have to make a way in. 8-Bit down here, though. Oh, what a spin!
Oh, it's just Ash. He's got to go for the spray. Is not going to be able to convert. It is the ETG Brawlers to wipe them out. They are continuing to reign dominance from above. Only one is down. They'll be able to res that one up. And we're down to 6 teams now, Blank.
Sangwan had such a swivel on his head there to catch that player out. Synergy E have found themselves a nice little position. The 2-2 split, I am really quite happy with right now. Strider and Major Alpha can provide so much cover towards the 2 players currently in that little ditch over there, and they're just going to control that space. Team Insane have a good position here to play spoiler, though. ETG Brawlers have a little lip of their hill to play from. So really, everyone's got nice positions because there's so much, like, I guess, moving terrain over this last circle.
Yeah, there's a lot of undulations, a lot of defilades to play in, but Synergy E with that sort of split positioning at the moment, controlling so much of it. They've really displaced the ETG Brawlers from that hillside in quite dramatic fashion. It looks like ETG Brawlers are going to break out wide as well. They know that Insane have just been knocked once, so they are down to 2 players alive and kicking. 0 Degree going to catch a little bit of lead as well. Is everybody now vying for this push? It's going to be deadly. It's going to be quite a fight
as well, but currently the Synergy E are doing really well. What a wonderful start of the day it would be to end group stages with a miracle chicken dinner and then come into play-ins and get another chicken dinner here.
It would be pretty spectacular. Obviously, 2 games being played on this current matchup of groups, so they'll have to try and push through to the second to get another one on board. We're down to 5 teams. 8 kills already for the ETG Brawlers, a really huge number being posted. No matter what, they've had a great game. Everybody else really who's left alive, a similar story.
ETG Brawlers done a really good job to keep all 4 members alive, and I like this little... They've got a wave going on here, which is going to just collapse over the rest of the team as they just push on over as a squad. Megastar's now taking a lot of fire from over the side from 0 Degree.
Oh, trades going off between Insane and ETG Brawlers. Back and forth and back and forth, and the Brawlers finally lose one. They're down to 3 now. The Megastars, in the meantime, they're pushing over. They're trying to wipe out 0 Degree. Only 2 players for them, and they will be able to eliminate Insane in the process. 0 Degree now, still alive. 10 kills for them. The Brawlers with 10 as well. Now just going to continue to get pushed on through. Now it's down to the big 2 from these final circles. The Brawlers and Synergy E clapping at each other.
Major Alpha's had some really good sprays so far, just perfectly understanding where these players are posted at. He does not want to move a muscle right now. Austin has ridiculously good position here. So much cover just to pop up and use that like elevator position to get a better eye line over the top of these players. But this Gilisu on Nova could prove crucial. They still hold the high ground, but that's Major Alpha down. 3v1 now, John.
It's so tricky to win these. Austin can try and get it. He's in the dirt. He's trying to go for the spray. He's on the floor, and he will stay there. It is the Brawlers. They will take it home. Game number 1 for the...
It doesn't look like they're making their way into the circle. They're going to go down to the zone. Again, the circle shifts onto ETG Brawler's side, but it is just outside the compound. These teams will have to fight in the middle.
3 teams are going to push on through. ETG Brawlers and Rip Official have been banging it out for that compound for so long. 0 Degree actually spotted out by a shot from Anto, but they're not going to get too much more. They have to be worried about that fight in the circle. A nice Overwatch position from Anto, but he's so exposed. He managed it. That was a really lucky first aid.
It was clutch. He was ready to go after that as well. Trusty Process now taking shots onto them. 0 Degree have 2 players currently down on the floor. They were the team only with 4 players remaining. And with 13 points so far, this team has been phenomenal.
Incredible displays coming on through. They have got the open south side. They are not in this compound fight, as the compound will have to be evacuated now. Neo is in the blue still. He will have to push on out if he wants to stay alive a little bit longer, but might just try and out-heal this. 2 teams from this compound are more than likely going to fall in this next flurry of action. 0 Degree taking some nades from the side as Trusty Process try and dismount them from their stronghold, but it's going to be a pretty tricky task to accomplish. The pushes still need to come through. The spray goes in. Sangwan cannot stand up.
One!
Beautiful switch up. They are going to go sideways. Neo gets eliminated. Entity down in 6th.
Not bad though for Entity. It's not what they were looking for, but it's definitely decent. Trusty Process with
Oh.
2 players. Remove all 4. 0 degree. Fantastic work.
ETG Brawlers still alive. The 3 players are up and alive. They're going for the res. Dark trying to hold it down. Will get it done as well. Does them dirty. That is godlike going down, but they still have Rep Official to worry about. Naruto, last player standing for them, will try and get everyone up. The Brawlers can now think about evacuating. Trusty Process are on the opposite side of the zone. They have got Overwatch on this entire situation. Naruto getting ticked down by the blue. Will try and heal it out. Will try and run around. Goes in, goes for the spray. 1 is going to get found, but he isn't going to get any more than that. And now it's just down to 2. ETG Brawlers take on Trusty Process.
Next circle will define everything. Where does it go? It's about to pop right now. If it goes down to Trusty Process, they'll have a fantastic time. They're in the tree line. If it pushes away from ETG Brawlers, not good news whatsoever. So both teams,
It's just a straight close.
they have to force towards one another right now.
Obviously,
This is a
Zone 9 just
massive
pushes you
brawl.
right into the middle. It is a massive brawl indeed. 9 kills already for the Brawlers. 5 points for Trusted Process on kills on that western side. Had a really poor start to the day in the first game, but they are not going to let up. Turning it around now. Already a great game for them.
They have the hillside. It's a little slope for ETG, but they do have to move through pretty much open ground. Dark, though, he mounts up. He does not care.
Oh, he goes for the rundown! Gets it done, Dark! Gonna go
He's going
over,
for another!
and the Road Warriors are out. The Brawlers X in fashion, and it is the second chicken dinner. These guys, they're on a roll. Dave, fantastic prediction at the start of that one.
Massive cojones on Dark to just mount up in the vehicle, slam
Look
on
at
the
him.
accelerator. He's so happy with himself. What a madman.
He's laughing. He knows what he's